There. Alright. Hello, people. I'm just here with a funny little game. Let's see what we brought to the table here. If you want to go over this for the, recording purpose.
So as I said, I am playing as Blood Ravens under Iron Hand rules, so that gives me a feel no pain and a stratagem that allows me to move to give one of my vehicles power of the machine spirit, so they don't suffer a penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons.
Yeah, and that'll probably be useful in some of your tanks there.
Yeah. I have 2 squads of tactical marines, a scout squad, 2 rhinos to transport them, and 2 whirlwind artillery tanks. Gabriel Angelus would be my warlord with, I think, Iron Whale. I need to... no, Iron Head. Iron Hand straight sucks, so I will just stick to Iron Whale.
Okay.
So Iron Will means I get a 1 extra wound
Nice.
on Gabriel. And he also gets a 5 up heal no pain, I believe. I have a normal captain, a librarian Terminator armor, 2 units of assault Terminators.
Those are going to be fun.
And Relic Sicarian Arcus tank thing. Centurion Devastator squad.
What are they armed with? The bolters?
2 heavy bolters and hurricane bolters, and 2 land speeders, each with an assault cannon and a heavy bolter.
Ah.
And for my warlord, Angelos he is a chapter master, so he gives reroll all hits.
Okay.
And he also has the God Spitter. And the God Spitter is like a normal Thunderhammer. He just generates on 6's extra mortal wounds. But
Yike.
he can also be used. The God Spitter can also be used in the second mode, when he swings it around like an absolute madman. And in that mode, you make 1 attack for each enemy model within 1 inch of Gabriel Angelos.
Oh, goody. So he's going to be an absolute beast.
Probably, yeah, because he has a Tartarus Terminator armor, so move 6, and he has an Iron Halo also.
Yeah.
And the Librarian Terminator powers. I am going to go with Might of Heroes, and Null Zone.
Okay.
You know what that does?
Yes. That's going to be a pain. That's going to not do good things to my army.
Yeah, Null Zone basically gives the Librarian an aura of disabling invulnerable saves. And Might of Heroes will buff Angelos to toughness 5.
Yep.
And yeah, pretty much it.
Alright, we'll go over to my list here. This weird conglomeration. We've got a Custode battalion, 2 shield captains on bikes. The gray-haired one is the warlord. He's going to have radiant mantle, so he's -1 to shoot. He's also going to have the Auric Aquilus, so he has a 3-up invuln. The other shield captain is going to have the Eagle Eye, so he has a 3-up. 3 squads of guard, 2 spears and sword and board. And then rounding out the Custodes is a 7-bike squad of Virtus Praetors.
This is a single squad?
That's a single squad.
Okay.
And they're all going to have hurricane bolters. Then we have, because Warlord is Imperium, a no CP Vanguard squad of Sisters of Silence. Just prosecutors with bolt guns and psych-out grenades.
These are the bolt gun that does 2 damage to psychers.
No, it's just a regular bolt gun.
Alright.
They don't get condemners. And then we have a little battalion of Sisters of Battle. 3 squads of sisters with a heavy flamer and multi-melta. A canoness and a missionary. And the canoness is going to have the relic, the Brazier of Eternal Flame, that allows all the Shield of Faith users within 6 inches a 2d6 deny. So that's like 4 denies there, and then the Sisters of Silence. I just thought this would be an amusing little mix-up. I don't have much faith in it, but hey. Oh, and last but not least, we're going to have a Vexillus Praetor and Alaris Terminator armor. He's going to have the Vexilla Magnifica, and I'm going to spend... I'm getting 2 of the extra Custode relics, so he has the Praetorian plate. And he is going to nominate my canoness to jump to if she gets in trouble. So with all that said, that's my silly little force. What,
I just realized that we also need to nominate something for a relic. And I'm looking through Space Marine relics and they're all so shit. Okay, let's just go with Tome of Malkador on my Terminator Librarian.
Okay.
So he knows 1 additional power. And that power will be Veil of Time.
Now, what... Is there a particular game mode you'd want to try, or...
No, let's just roll, but we will roll from the new chapter approved missions.
Okay. So we'll
So
go
1-3 will be Eternal, and 4-6 Maelstrom of War.
Alright.
You want to roll, or...?
Yeah, you go ahead and roll. And then I'll go roll which mission.
Okay, so 3, so that's Eternal War.
Alright. And it will be... number 1.
1.
Eternal War,
Eternal
Game
War Mission
1.
1. Vital Intelligence.
Now we roll off to see who determines the deployment zone and picks their side. Ooh.
We roll?
Yep. Alright, you get to choose.
So I will determine the deployment
Yep.
on a... Okay, so D6.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Alright.
Hammer and anvil.
Nice. And you pick your side.
This side.
Okay.
This again fit a whirlwind here.
So, I'll start deploying first. Alright. So I get to choose if I want to go first or not. And you know what? I don't want to go first. You can go first.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, weird, but sure. So it does say here that I need to roll a die to see which objectives are vital objectives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's objective 3.
Which is in your deployment. You're under your tank.
Yes. Yeah, under my tank. Which is nice, I need to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess it's Blood Ravens turn 1. Yeah, I think this is fine.
Okay.
No psychic phase so far, so on to shooting. The Vengeance Launchers. Where do I want to put them? Let's go. The first Whirlwind will fire the Vengeance Launcher into this unit of Custodian Guard.
Okay. They are within 6 inches of my Magnifica, so they are -1 to hit.
Okay, 2d3. 6
Oof.
shots. Starting off good.
Yeah.
And it is hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh yeah,
Because
so
of the
rerolling
Vexilla.
once. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. AP -1.
Alright. It's going to be 3 up regardless, but I'll take them on my shield first.
1 failed. That's 2 damage.
Okay.
And that's second fail, so that's a Custodian dead.
How in the... I'm never rolling those red dice again.
Good call. These are like 40 points. The guards.
Yeah, with the
So it's half
with the
of the
sword and shield, 45.
half of the whirlwind has paid off already. These things are ridiculously cheap. Oh yeah, and he can fire his hunter killer missile.
Doesn't
Might
the
as
hunter
well.
killer need line of sight?
I think not. Oh no, it needs line of sight. Whatever. The second whirlwind will fire the vengeance launcher into the same unit of Custodian Guard.
Okay.
2d3. 4. On force.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Wounding on 3s. 3 up saves.
Alright. -1, right?
You
That's
said
another...
you're never rolling again.
You know what? I'm gonna spend 1 CP. And I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use this. Oh, this is gonna be that kind of game. Oh no.
It's starting off well. So the Custodian's dead. That's nice. The Devastators are staying back. This land speeder will fire both of its weapons into these prosecutors. Heavy bolter on 3s.
Okay.
I mean 4s. 1 hit, wounding on a 3. Wound, AP1.
-1, so 4 up.
Save.
Okay.
And the assault cannon, which is a heavy weapon, on 4s. On 2s. AP1.
Okay. 4 ups.
2 die.
Alright. I'll take these 2.
And this land speeder will fire into this Battle Sister squad. The heavy bolter on 4s. 3s. On 1 4 save.
1
1
dies.
dice. And the
That
assault
is
cannon
a bolter.
On force. On tooth. No wound.
Okay.
Hmm. I think it's time for the big boy.
All right.
Okay. He has 3 heavy bolters. Not 2. So the Relic Sicarian Arcus Strike Tank. The Storm Bolter will go into these sisters. 3 heavy bolters will also go into these sisters.
Okie dokie.
And the rotary missile launcher. I will fire it at this unit of Custodian Guard. And I will declare it to be a Vanguard strike. So I double my shots, but I cannot fire Overwatch.
Okie dokie.
So the 3 heavy bolters first. Hitting on 3 because of my Power of the Defense Spirit. Winning on 3s. AP1.
AP1. So we'll start these off on the shield.
No, this is into the sisters.
Oh, into the sisters? AP1?
Yeah, the heavy bolters are on sisters.
Okay.
5 saves. Three die. And the storm bolter also into the sisters. 1 hit. No wound. And the twin rotary missile launcher thing.
Okay.
43. Ooh.
Oh no.
It's not really that scary, so okay, 1 too many. Hitting on 3s. Strength 5, wounding on 4s. 81.
Alright, so we'll do these one at a time on a shield. This is into the Custodian Guard, right?
Yes.
Shield. 1. Shield.
Okay.
They're good.
So, yes, I believe this is hit so far.
Okay.
And I get 1 victory point for getting the objective. Number 3. Your turn.
Hold up. I flipped from the wrong squad. Alright. I have a morale 8. She lost 4 on a 5 up. That Sister Superior is running. Hep.
2 rounds away.
Yeah.
Too scared of the Blood Ravens.
The Custodian Guard lost 2. He can't fail. So he's good there. I am going to do one of these on this sister squad. Hand of the Emperor.
And what are you doing? What act of faith?
Hand of the Emperor to give them +3 movement.
Hand of the Emperor. So on a 2 up because you're Ebon Talons.
Are you serious? I'm gonna command point that.
Okay.
There.
Into hooray.
Alright.
So we are down to 3 points of faith. If I'm
Yep.
not mistaken.
Wrong way. So they get +3 on their movement. And yep, that's movement. At the top of the shooting phase, I will divine guidance on this squad.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
with
so
Ebon
nice.
Chalice needing a 4-up. Or what is it?
I think that's it because it's a 4-up and you get +1.
Yeah, okay, they got it. So they get
That's
+1.
fantastic.
And they're going to open up.
On the Sicarius,
Yes. It's going to be a multi-melta and 3 bolters into the tank.
it's strength 8, winning on 3s. On my toughness 7,
AP -4.
6, -4.
Yep.
So no save, you just roll damage.
And it is a 24-inch and you're within 12. So 2d6 take the highest.
5 damage. So it's down to 9 wounds.
And then the 6 bolter shots. Hitting on 2s.
5s. 3-up saves.
1 goes
Takes 1 more.
through. You know what? All of the Virtus Praetors are going to put fire into the relic. Three of them are not in rapid range. The other 4 are. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
On 3s, I assume? No,
Um,
on 2s.
on
Sorry.
2s, they are within range of a shield captain. So they are re-rolling 1s. All that conversion. But wounding on 5s.
Since when are Hurricane Bolters anti-tank weapons?
Put enough of them into something.
3 ups. 6 wounds, that's actually more than your multi-melt.
Alright, I'm going to roll these together, since I'm not expecting great things. 4 Guardian Spears from the 2 Custodian Guard squads are going to go into the Sicarian. The first 2 from the closer squad, hitting on 2s. Strength 4.
AP,
-1.
4 up.
2 damage.
So does it explode? No.
So, he's going to put Hurricane Bolters into the land speeder. And just at the edge there, just in rapid, so 12 shots. Rerolling 1s because he's himself.
5s.
2.
One spears have a 4 up save, I believe. No, they're 3 up.
2 damage. From
Anti-vehicle bolters still at 10.
right? And the other shield captain He can put 6 shots in from downtown, basically.
Oh yeah, you score first blood on that. Oh no, I scored first blood on the battle sister squad, right?
In this mission we get first strike, so we each get a point for killing something in the first turn.
Okay.
I just killed something I didn't expect to kill. Not with shooting, anyway.
So this is wounding on
This
the
is
land
from
speed.
that shield captain into the land speeder. 3.
3 ups.
1 more. On to... Wait a minute. There's some more stuff that hasn't shot, but I don't know if they're going to get much done. No, they're just out of range. And there's, like, line of sight blocking, and I'm not going to worry. They're just going to sit here and try to hold this area down.
One persecutor from this squad can fire.
Let's see if I can keep up with the anti-vehicle bolters. 1 shot. No.
No.
Alright. Yeah, he'll just go after that land speeder there.
Okay, so overwatching with the heavy bolter. No hits. Overwatching with the assault cannon. No hits.
Alright, long bomb. Need a 12. Is he...
Very much not at 12.
He is the warlord. So he has the Auric Quillis. He can re-roll charges. Nope.
Still not at 12.
That's where things stand. And that's the end of the first battle round. Am
So
I...
we both get a point for first blood, and I get 1 victory point for holding objective 3. So
And I don't have anyone close enough to the center here to control this, so I don't get a 3rd point.
Okay, so rolling for vital intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
6,
Oh,
so
all of them are active.
Okay, so shooting phase. Let's start with the whirlwinds. I will use the satellite uplink stratagem, so one of the whirlwinds will auto-hit,
Okay.
and the auto-hitting one will be shooting into this custodian guard.
Alright.
So 2d3. Winning on 3s. AP1.
3 ups.
I'll save. And the other whirlwind will do the same custodian guard.
Okay.
6. On 3s, rerolling 1s. 3s. All saved.
The Emperor
Damn.
protects.
And the Devastators, this is Devastator Centurions in the back, will fire everything into the shield captain.
Okay. He has the Radiant Mantle, so he has -1 to hit.
And they have Omnispec, so no. They have Omnispec, so no cover save, and do not suffer penalty for moving heavy weapons.
Okay.
Hurricane Bolters. Rolling 1s. No, I'm pretty sure there's 3 up, because they're terrible. So I'm pretty sure there's 3 up. Yep. And now wounding on a 5.
Was that with the -1? Was that with the -1 to hit my shield captain?
Oh yeah. Let me reroll that. So rerolling ones, fives, one wound,
2 up.
saved, and heavy bolters. Five. These can reroll. So 4 wounds from the heavy bolters.
Alright. 3 ups. 1
1
goes
damage.
through.
This tactical squad will fire into the shield captain
Okay.
along with the rhino. So 10 shots because I already mentioned they are not in rapid fire.
On... yeah.
2 wounds.
On 2s.
2. 6 damage.
1.
And this rhino and this squad of marines. Jesus. Oh,
Ooh. 1.
1 damage.
So he just
The land,
weathered a storm, an absolute storm of firepower.
yeah, the land speeder onto him. The ghost
Okay.
speeder will be actually winning on force with the assault cannon. So force,
And they are -1?
yes.
3 ups. They're just
Heavy
1.
bolter, 1 hit, no wound. This line speeder will fire into this squad of prosecutors. The heavy bolter, 2 hits, 2 wounds,
4 ups. Ah,
2 die,
which squad?
and the assault cannon.
The silver squad
This
here?
squad.
Or gold squad? Beh, beh.
Assault cannon, 2s, 81.
One more. Oh, that's their... Hold up.
Oh, I forgot the psychic phase. Shit.
You can go
we just
back.
got- Oh, thank you. So the librarian will cast Veil of Time on these assault terminators
Okay.
on a warp charge of 7. Perils of the Warp. Come on, rerolling the 1. Into Perils of the Warp.
Wow.
These 3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, God.
But I have 3 the flesh is weak saves. Makes 1. Still terrible. Terminator Librarian has 6, I believe. No, he still has 5, like a normal librarian, because Space Marines. Jesus. Okay, after that disaster, I think he will, I think he needs to. He will not get in there. He will cast Might of Heroes on Gabriel Angelos on a World of 6.
Okay.
Fails. Can I not do the psychic phase next time?
The dice gods were like, oh, you want to go back?
Oh, this is bad. Okay, starting off the charge phase with Angelos, charging into the Virtus Praetor.
The Virtus
I
Praetors.
think only 4 of them can see him.
Yep. And I think they're in rapid. No? That one doesn't look like it is. So, yeah, just the front. Just the front one is in rapid. The others aren't because of the being on the hill. But they are, yeah. Okay. So that's... And then 1 full strength. You know what? I'm going to spend a CP for one thing before I do this. And I'm going to Tanglefoot Grenade. He has to add d6 inches to his movement. Or to his charge. And he has to add 5 inches to his charge.
So I cannot possibly now make that charge. Great. But do you have a range
And
to throw the grenade?
Overwatch.
Do you have the range to throw the grenade?
It's a stratagem. 1 CP stratagem when either at the start of your movement phase or at the start of your charge phase when you declare a unit. I declared Tanglefoot Grenade, and I can force a unit within 12 to have to add that much distance to a charge. And they re-rolled ones because the entire unit does have a shield captain with them. Can I actually select these dice? Thank you.
And on force.
3.
2 up Tartarus Terminator armor. Takes a wound. 5 up Feel No Pain from the Iron Well. Takes a wound. Bazinga. Okay, so this Assault Terminator squad will charge. Let's do this, the Shield Captain and the Creators. Why not?
Okay. The shield captain, he can see. And what's his range like? Oh, so he's got full range. And they can see. He can sort of see. These other 3 can't see around the rock still. So I'll do this. Alright. Roll it all together because it's all basically the same. Shield Captain, the one that is in rapid, 2 that aren't, and there's a 3rd one in there that can still reach. On 6s. Rerolling 1s. 1 more hit.
On force.
On 4s.
Terminator armor. All safe. So now I am charging in. 11 inches.
Oh, they are in.
Nice.
That even
Yeah,
gets
can
them
you
in on the
just do
shield
that?
captain.
Get the shield. Librarian will die in Overwatch to the Creators now. That's the plan.
Alright. I'll do one that is in rapid. 3 that aren't.
See?
Shield captain.
force. Okay, I need you to not fuck this up. Still takes a wound. 6 up. Still takes a wound. Okay, so librarian charging in, and that's not enough. So these Terminators will charge into the Creators.
There is an extra one that can see this time. One is in rapid. Same story. 4 that aren't. Because one can see around the rock here. Rerolling ones. Wounding on 4s.
Terminator armor. Save. And charging 8 inches. So
That does not get it.
so let's rebuild this into a 6.
There you go.
Okay, fight phase it is.
Okie dokie.
I will start with these assault terminators.
Alright.
So they attack with the thunder hammers. Sergeant is +1. Hitting on 3s, rerolling all hits from the Chapter Master aura on Gabriel.
Is the Thunderhammer -1 to hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Strength 8, wounding on 3s. AP -3.
AP -3, so 4 up in Volns.
Oh, 3 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them die unless I reroll. Yeah, I'll spend a CP on this one.
Yeah, but they're 3 damage. So.
Alright. Nope. So that's 1, 2, 3 bikes dead. So I'm going to go beep, beep, and beep.
And I will now spend 3 CP.
Okay.
To honor the chapter. Filing in. Actually, wait. No, let's do it like this. I will consolidate at the end of the fight phase, and then I will honor the chapter because otherwise I won't get in. So these assault terminators.
They're going to be hitting on 5s.
A nice roll.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s. 4 up invulnerable save.
3 up invulnerable because of Auric Aquilus. 1 goes through, and he is dead. You kill my warlord. I'll spend 1 CP.
So
I spend 1 CP to deny that, and I'm going to make this shield captain the warlord. And he'll get Radiant Mantle.
So -1 to hit.
Yep.
Right? That's right?
Yep.
So these again, but now without the rerolls from Gabriel. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 4 up invulnerable. Another bike.
Another bike. take that one. Wrong direction.
And once again consolidating into the closest unit, which is the bikes. So this was pretty nice and devastating, I need to say.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't expect so much from Terminators.
I think that may have won you this, basically.
I mean, you can still try. Now I'm pretty defenseless.
That does get my bikes back into combat, and they'll pile in and throw some swings at those Terminators. Did that also drag in? No, it did not drag in the guard.
But yeah, that is my turn.
The Praetors do swing back. 1-2s. They still have shield captain support. Strength 6, wounding on 3s.
And I assume these have AP, right?
AP 3. So storm
So
shields.
Storm shield. Damage?
D3 each. So we'll
1
take D3.
I'll use my last command reroll to possibly save one Terminator.
Okay.
No.
So the first one takes... That's a dead Terminator. And then that's a dead Terminator.
I have the flesh is weak.
Potentially dead
Terminator.
Terminators.
1 dies. And the second one dies. 2 assault Terminators die.
Mm-hmm. And that is the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
They lost 4. Their leadership 9, so... But they do have the Vexilla there. The Vexilla... So on a 5 up, one of the bikes will run. But they do have the Vexilla, so if they fail, they can re-roll.
That failed.
So re-rolling. They're fine.
And I thought I may yet see the day today that Custodians will run away.
Nah.
I assume that this is not a common sight when Custodians fail morale.
No. I'm going to spend 1 CP on this squad for the +1 to hit. They get that, and I'm down to 1 faith point. This squad is going to target the assault Terminators with everything. And since...
The Battle Scissor Squad?
Yep. And since there's a flamer, a melta, and a bolt gun, I'm going to spend 1 CP on Holy Trinity and see if this is actually worth it or not.
+1 to wound.
+1 to wound. Yeah.
You won't get accurate measurement on assault Terminators.
We'll start with the multi-melta. 1 shot. Hitting on 3s. Not re-rolling. Flamer.
Flame.
6 shots.
Nice.
It's not a heavy, so it's just strength 4, I think? Yeah. But because of the Holy Trinity, Wounding on 3s.
2 up saves.
Okay. And then 3 bolt guns, all rapid firing. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s.
2 ups. As I said, not accurate measurements on the assault riding.
Well, I mean, you rolled above average. I did get a lot of wounds in with bolt guns.
Yeah, at least one should be wounded from all of that. Maybe one dead.
The Canoness just has a bolt pistol. One shot from the Canoness. Hits. Wounding on 4s. No. Okay. The shield captain into those same Terminators. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 4s.
Terminator armor. Oh, this is going to be funny, isn't it?
This is going to be interesting. All right.
As you said at the beginning, it's going to be this kind of game.
Yeah. The other bikes, since
three
they have
bikes.
fly, they're going to shoot
At the same unit of Terminator.
at the same unit of Terminators. Rerolling 1s. Make all those 2-ups.
You dare me?
Yes, I dare you. Do it.
Okay.
1.5.
To be fair, 1.5 Terminators is still less than I expected.
These 3 Custodian Guard are going to shoot into that squad.
You can shoot with the sword?
Yes. It is pistol 2.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do the spears first. 4 shots since they're in rapid range. Rerolling 1s, I think, for that squad. Are they in Shield Captain? Yeah. Strength 4.
Strength 5?
Strength 4. 3 at -1.
So, storm shields?
2
The wounded
damage.
Terminator dies.
And then 2 shots from the sword. Strength 4. AP nothing.
AP?
0.
So they're fine.
Or do they shoot these 3 that are danger close? Actually, no. We'll hold off on them. They can make their decisions in a minute. This Custodian Guard is going to shoot those Assault Terminators with his spear. He's got 2 shots and no support. He hits. Strength 4. 1 at -1.
Storm shield?
2 damage.
A Terminator takes a wound. It's into these Terminators?
Yep. That is 2 damage from the shot, so he goes.
Oh.
So his spear pops 1. The Flamer is actually still in range down here. Alright. That is the Flamer, right? Yeah. This Battle Sister Squad into those Assault Terminators. I think the some of the bolters might be out of range. No, there? Double check here. Yeah, okay. So 3 bolters, a flamer, and a melta. They moved, so we'll start with the melta on a 4. Alright, the flamer, d6 shots. Wounding on 4s.
On twos.
And then 3 bolters. On 4s.
Save.
They are 4 of these prosecutors are going to shoot that assault terminator squad. Bolt guns. Oh boy. On 4s, 1.
Save.
There are 2 of them. Does he have range to... Okay, cool. This Vexil's Praetor in Terminator armor is going to shoot Terminators with his grenade launcher. D3 shots. 2. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. Nothing. Those would have been -3.
Oh.
This Custodian Guard squad is going to shoot into that one now. So both of the spears are in rapid range and the sword is in range. So we'll start with the spear shots. Hitting on 2s. No rerolls, because they're not in range of the captain. On 4s.
Storm shields.
-1.
Save.
Okay. And then the sentinel blade shots. On 4s.
Save on storm shield.
Okay. Oh boy.
So custodian guards are exactly 40 points.
They're like 42 points. And then their war gear
Yeah,
pushes
because
them up.
now after point reductions, these assault terminators are 41 points. I think it's a pretty reasonable price.
Yeah.
200 points per unit.
Alright, on to charges. This shield captain up here is going to charge the Terminators.
Mm-hmm. I will fire Overwatch with the crack grenade. Does not hit.
Okie dokie.
Yeah,
He makes it in.
And both units of the guard will go get these terminators.
Yeah. I'm thinking this Praetor is going to charge up there too.
Okay, that is like a 3 in charge.
Just barely.
Does the pull.
But that gets him in there. Yeah, both of these guard squads are charging the assault terminators down here.
Cracked grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
Uh-oh.
Wounding on a 3. 80 minus 2.
On the storm shield. I'm fine.
Get it.
So the top one is going in far
That
enough.
would have been hilarious.
That is 6. So going up.
The blades are... The blades are probably like minus 2 AP, minus 3 AP to damage.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the
He's as
effect
close
speed.
as the terrain is letting him. And then this custodian guard is charging in too. Yep. They don't need to go that far. Okay. And this Battle Sister squad charging in. Because a few extra hits, you never know. Oh, they want it. So I have to do the this one, and then that. And is the missionary holding it? Yeah. This custodian guard, he's going to try to join his brothers. Charge up behind the Terminators there. Gets him up in there. The missionary is holding. I think that's all of my charges at the top of the fight phase. I'm going to spend my last faith point on this squad for the passion. I need a 4-up with Ebon Chalice. I'm going to
Fail
command point that.
Why though?
They get to fight twice.
And now I watch as they destroy all 3 Terminators.
Okay. Let's see what they can
That will be
do.
12 attacks.
And then I'll spend a CP for Faith and Fury on
So rerolling once to wound.
that squad. Mm-hmm. And you know what? They're going to start off the fight phase. Because it's going to blow your mind.
Really?
Yes.
I sincerely doubt it.
1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they get
How did you get 7 attacks?
1 swing for each girl.
She gets
Superior.
4, gets 2 attacks, yes.
And then the
6.
superior has a chainsword.
So she has a chainsword and a bolt gun.
A chain... Yeah, she has a chainsword and a bolt gun.
Why can't Space Marine sergeants get chainswords and bolt gun?
I don't know.
Like in general, Space Marines can take bolt pistols and chainsaws or bolt guns. Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
Okay.
they're attacking twice, so they get they're gonna fight twice. 14
Okay, so
attacks.
threes.
Rerolling ones because the Canoness is nearby.
Going well so far, and now 5.
On 5s, rerolling ones.
And the 2 upsetting.
They hurt a Terminator.
So you consider that whole thing a success?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The 2 CP and the active faith
Yes.
to get a wound on the Terminator.
Yep.
Fair enough. Any other models wishing to destroy my champions?
The Vexilla Praetor is going to swing. He doesn't have anything super special, he just has a Misericordia, which gives him 1 extra attack. 4 attacks base, 1 extra for a dagger. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because the shield captain is close enough.
And
We'll
now
just
the
say
hilarious part is wounding on 3s.
wounding on 3s. How
80?
the fuck? -2.
80 nothing, I assume.
-2. -2.
Okay, so Storm Shields. Battle Sisters are superior to Custodes. This is confirmed.
The shield captain is going to swing into them. 5 attacks. All hit. Wounding on 3s. Rerolling because he charged. -3.
Storm Shields. 1 dice.
Yep.
1 with 1 wound. Wait, how much damage is it?
D3.
Okay, so roll the d3. Because I just remembered I have 2 of. Okay, so 2. Come on. No.
Alright.
Custodian Guard.
We have 1 squad here that is close enough to the shield captain. So I'll spend a CP on them for piercing strike, giving their guardian spears +1 to wound.
So they'll be winning on 2s. Yeah.
Yep. So that's 6 swings with the spears. Rerolling 1s. Now wounding on 2s.
Storm Shields. Super dead.
Alright, we'll take these off to the side for sake of feel no pains. The first one does
D3?
3.
Yeah, you saved the wound.
Second one does 1. Third one, 3 more.
So yeah, both of these Terminators die.
Just got skewered on spears.
Pretty much overkill with all of these Custodians.
And then they consolidate up a little bit that way, since those Terminators are the closest. And just like that. These 3 that charged...
Swing back with the Thunderhammers, right?
I'm just doing these real quick, just for sequence sake. These 3 that charged, pile in, consolidate up, but there's nothing to swing. And then he'll Just kind of push up a little bit because pile in consolidate since he charged. Okay. Now the hammers get to swing.
Yeah. Assault Terminators. Yeah, like this. 5 attacks into the field captain. Or maybe I should take care of the more dangerous threat and fire up the Cervitas. Force.
Actually
3.
5s because of, I gave him Radiant Mantle. But only 1 wound got through.
Yeah, so either way.
3 up.
3 damage.
Oof.
I actually might see these the Terminators are pretty good after the points drop.
That is the end of the battle round. My missionary is holding here. My girls are holding here. And I'm holding this. All the objectives are active, so I get 6 points.
And I get 4.
Okay. And now it's your turn. We need to find the active objective for this round.
Oh yeah. Let me...
4. That's this one.
Psychic phase. The librarian will attempt to cast Veil of Time on Gabriel.
Okay.
Fails. Might of Heroes on Gabriel. Fails. Fucking hate this guy.
Doesn't the Tome of Malkador give him a extra casting or just an extra power?
Extra power.
Okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Might of Heroes is 6.
Okay,
So
well, Canoness, since she has the brazier, she is in range, she's going to try to deny that. And with that brazier, she denies like anyone else. She says no.
This guy is so fucking useful.
Now you see, he deployed onto the battlefield and the Null Maidens are here, and their presence is just disrupting him entirely. Even though it's...
He does nothing so far. Lost 3 wounds. How do you explain yourself after that?
I brought Null Maidens. That's how I explain it.
2 whirlwinds into 2 whirlwinds into the bikes.
Okay.
6. 1d3.
They are in range of the Vexilla, so hitting on 4s.
Okay. 20 on 3s. 4 up.
And how much damage per?
4 up.
How much damage per?
2 damage.
Alright, I'll take these on the Storm Shield. Wait, this was into the Guard Squad?
Yeah, no, the bikes.
Oh, into the bikes. And what's the AP?
-1 or 2. Vengeance Launcher. -1 is 1.
Okay, so 3 ups.
Ooh.
How? What? Hold up. Damn. That's 2 damage each?
Yes.
So that is a bike and a half. These bikes have not been doing well for me lately.
No. With the saves, no.
No, it's like the past several games, the bikes have just gotten eaten by everything.
Okay, the land speeder will fire the heavy bolter into this squad, and let's start with the scouts. The scouts will fire into this squad.
Okay.
Out of rapid fire. And only 4 can see. 2 hits. 1 wound.
3 up. That's a
Nice.
dead sister.
So assault cannon here, heavy bolter here.
Okay.
Heavy bolter first. No hits. Spectacular. Assault cannon. 3 wounds. 81. 1
One
dice.
more dies. And the assault cannon was here?
Yes. This land speeder will fire into these prosecutors.
Okay.
So the heavy bolter. 1 hit. No wound. Assault cannon. 2. 81.
4 ups. And that's
1
into
dice.
this squad?
Yes. This marine squad will fire at the creator.
You can't. He is a character, and the sisters are closer, and they're locked in melee.
Well, yeah, they're in close combat, so this still counts.
Yep.
That sucks. So I guess this marine squad will fire at the bikes instead.
Okay. The bikes are -1 at least.
And only 2 marines can see. 2 shots. A wound.
2 up. Okay.
Yeah, no problem there.
I can make that.
The storm bolter into the bikes. Nope. This marine squad will fire into the bikes.
Okay. You scared of my anti-vehicle anti-vehicle bolters?
Not anymore, but it's like I can shoot into 2 up save bikes or 2 up save custodian guard. Which one costs more points? And which one has the hurricane bolters?
That's fair.
8 are in rapid fire. And 2 in the back. Also, tactical marines are just terrible and ultra fucking terrible in this matchup.
Hitting on force.
1 wound.
2 up save.
Yeah, see, guardsmen would have done the same. The charge phase. The Gabriel will charge into the single custodian guard.
Okie dokie.
So should your overwatch.
2 guardian spear shots. Nothing. Make your roll.
Come on. Come on, I believe. Charge roll. For the Empire.
In the box! That's 7. I don't think...
No. That
Nope.
doesn't know. Do that? No, this tactical squad will charge into the bike. And the sisters as well. Might as well declare it.
Okay.
Oh, now I get 11. On the important charge roll. Yeah, I get it.
And is that all of your charges?
Yes.
Heroic intervention. Because he wasn't in the melee range.
Yeah,
I
but it
didn't
cannot
consolidate him in.
Okay, that's fine. So the sergeant and then the tactical marines because he charged, so they get 5 first.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1 for the sergeant. 9 attacks into the Dawn Eagle.
Alright. Hitting on 4s because of Radiant Mantle.
Oh.
2 up.
And Thunder Hammers.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 3s.
3 up because of Eagle Eye.
And
He
another
takes...
3 damage.
But he's down to 1. Wrong direction. Arrows.
God damn it, Tactical Marines. Can you be as useful as the sisters? Just
Yeah.
one wound would have made all the difference.
The shield captain... Actually, no. Since I don't think you have anyone else to activate, so it doesn't super matter.
No.
I'll activate the shield captain into the assault terminators first. Five attacks. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because he's in range of himself.
You're getting a lot of ones to hit.
I
need to
know.
say that. When compared to my ones to
Wounding on
Terminator
3s.
Storm shields. Eek. Oh, one goes through.
D3. That's 2.
Okay. Eek. Yay! Save.
Alright.
So the sergeant may still yet kill that guy.
1, 2,
That's the last
1, 2,
one.
3, 4, 5, 6. The sisters. The true heroes are going to swing into the assault terminators. 6 attacks. Rerolling 1s because Canoness.
Oh, Battle Sisters.
Yeah. Wounding on 5s.
Jesus Christ, some angry ladies. Whoops.
They kill a Terminator! Give me that feel no pain. Shut.
Oh yeah. The
You could
flesh
deny
is
them
weak.
this.
But if I were to be deaf,
They cut down a Terminator.
this is stupid.
He is... he is not actually able to be activated now. Because he is not within an inch of anything. Even though
Brilliant.
he
The
intervened in...
Terminator turned the Terminators out of combat.
Yep, it does take your Terminator out of combat.
Can you get Angelos into combat? I want him to wreck shit.
We'll see about that. And that is my movement phase. I have sort of locked down back here. And opening up shooting. We'll go with the sisters putting everything into this tactical squad. This squad here on 1. So there's going to be 3 bolt guns in that squad. Hitting on 3s. Not re-rolling that. Wounding on 4s, because strength 4. 1.
Ooh. 3 up.
That's a tactical dead.
I already missed intercessors. Although intercessors look way worse than marines.
The flamer. 5 hits. Strength 4, so wounding on 4s. Oh dear, this is not This is not good. Sisters, come on.
Oh yeah. And also rolling the flesh is weak for the other because I forgot.
Okay.
Not too bad.
And then the Melta into them too. Misses. Because they actually
The
pushed
Melton,
up a little bit. 9. Alright. So they can shoot at Gabriel. So that's going to be a multi-melta and 3 bolt guns. So we'll do the multi-melta first. On a 4. Nope. And then
these are
are
sisters
the...
shooting into Angelos.
Yep. Are the... That's 1 out of range. Okay. So only 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on...
Force. Terminator armor. God damn it, Angelos. 5 up. Iron will. God damn it, Angelos.
This Praetor into... We'll hold off on him. Shield Captain. Hurricane Bolters into Tacticals. 12 shots. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s for himself. Strength 4.
Three up. The flesh is weak. It is indeed weak.
This Custodian Guard shooting Angelos. He has 2 shots with his spear. He only hits once. Strength 4. -1.
Iron Halo. Failed.
2 damage.
One damage.
This squad has to shoot
At the
either
Terminator.
the Assault Terminator or the Tacticals. They'll shoot the Assault Terminator. So we'll do the Sentinel Blade shots first. Hits Strength 4. 1 wound at AP null. He's fine.
Storm Shield.
The 2 spears going into him. All hit. Strength 4.
Storm Shield. Because you're shooting at Terminator, right?
Yep.
Okay. Also, one thing I forgot to mention, which I think is pretty important. Angelos has an ability called Retribution. So for each wound that he suffers in melee, the unit that caused that wound suffers D3 mortal wounds. That I say that before your charge phase. Just to be
That's
clear.
okay. He is technically closer there. This one is technically closer there, but this spear is, I think, closer to Angelos. Yeah.
So only one custodian from this squad can shoot.
He can shoot into Gabriel. And one of the spears can shoot up into the tacticals. So he'll shoot a tactical. He'll shoot Gabriel. The 2 into Gabriel. Hitting on 2s.
So this is into the tactical marine.
This one is shooting Gabriel.
Okay.
This is shooting a tactical. These are the shots into Gabriel. Wounding on 4s. -1.
Iron Halo.
That's 2.
Iron Will.
And now the 2 shots into the tactical on 2s. On 4s, nothing. They've shot Canoness has you know what? The Canoness is going to throw a crack grenade at the tacticals. Rerolling once. She hits.
On
Wounding on 3s.
No one.
Mind. Alright. I think this Praetor needs to take out that Assault Terminator. So, grenade launcher. D3 shots. For 3. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. That's 1 on the Storm Shield.
Unyielding Terminator.
Sergeant's really earning his position there. So we'll go over to these 2 Praetors shooting the scouts.
This is from what?
The 2 bikes
Okay.
that went over here, they're
Yeah,
shooting
the
the scouts. So they do not have shield captain.
On force.
On 4s.
Okay. It's now time to do 5 million force saves. No, but I have the flesh is weak.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a single one. Okay, they're dead.
And that is... I think the prosecutors are technically closer. No. One can put a bolt gun into Gabriel. Because why not? Right? I don't know if they've already shot or not. I'm just going to go with probably have.
Probably
Right.
not.
She's technically... The superior is technically closer to the Assault Terminator. So she'll just put a shot up into a Tactical Marine. The rest of the other 3 can shoot Gabriel. One is in rapid, the other 2 are not. So we'll start with those 4 shots. On 3s. On 4s.
2 ups.
And then the 1 into a tactical. On a 4? No. Alright, charges. This squad is going to charge him first.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any Overwatch?
No Overwatch. No, because he only has the God Splitter
They get a 7.
as the weapon.
So, coming in like so.
So now, without Might of Heroes, Gabriel was suffered too many wounds to the shooting, and is most likely super dead.
This Custodian Guard is charging in.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5, and that gets him directly in there. That does make these guys need a 7 or so.
I can however heroically intervene with the useless librarian.
Yeah.
spear and that within an inch.
This squad is going to try to charge Gabriel. I don't think they make it, because they have to go around this dude. Yeah, I don't think they quite make it. Because they would need like a 7 to really get around because of their bases and all. This Praetor, charging an Assault Terminator.
Crack grenade? No.
He's in. We'll start with the sisters. Charging
Okay.
in first.
16 shots. Four hits.
Uh-oh.
Threes.
3s.
2 die.
Oh no. We'll take a flamer and a bolter. And their charge distance is... in.
Enough. Not snake eyes, basically.
And then... yeah, that gets up. And then the Canoness charges in. I think it's pretty safe, but rolling for posterity.
Automatically makes it dead.
Yeah. And these bikes, charging land speeder.
I was hoping you would forget.
No.
Heavy bolter. Assault cannon. 6 to 6 on force. No wounds.
Okay. They need a nice big
Six.
ol' 6 to get in there. They get an 8. And you don't have the command points to interrupt anywhere. So I will go ahead and start. You know what? I'll start with this Custodian Guard. That's all by himself. 3 attacks into your Warlord. On 2s.
That's nice. On
Wounding
threes.
on 3s.
Iron Halo. Yeah. Squad.
This squad piles in 6 attacks with spears and 3 attacks with the sword into Angelo's. We'll start with the sword. On 2s.
Already good. That's 1/3 of the attack.
Strength 5. AP 3.
Iron Halo. Iron Halo. Shoot. Damage.
That does 5.
D3.
It's D3 each, so yeah.
Okay, Iron Will.
He only takes 1. Alright. And 6 attacks from spears.
I can do this. I can survive this.
1 miss.
But that's nice. And now roll
On
5
3s.
Get the Iron Halo. Ooh.
D3. 2.
Iron Will. Ah.
He did. So that's 2 D3
So that's
wounds.
another retribution.
That
4
is...
wounds.
so just whatever it was, pops those 2.
Then you get slay the Warlord by killing Angelos.
Yep. This Praetor, trying to
the
shank your Assault Terminator.
This Sergeant will kill him.
4
anything
swings. 5 swings because the dagger gives him an extra. On 2s. Re-rolling ones, because is he in range of the shield captain?
I think so.
Yeah. And wounding on 3s.
Ooh, this is not looking good.
Storm shields.
Storm shield.
2
Yeah.
damage. Iron
2 damage?
Will. That's
No,
2.
it's they only get the flesh is weak.
Or that's 1 damage each, so he only
Oh.
has to make 2.
Okay.
Make
Flesh
one of
is weak.
these. Nope,
Ah,
he's
so
gone. These sisters are going to try to shank some tacticals. 3 for the superior, and 2 other attacks with gun butts. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling for the canoness.
5.
5s.
What's
These
up with
girls
these
are
two?
angry!
They're
Go,
not
girls!
They're not even bloody rose. Yeah, but saved.
The canoness will swing. She only has a
Power sword.
chainsword, so she gets 5 attacks. Hitting on...
Choose. Rerolling 1.
Is she hitting on 2s? Oh, wow. She is hitting on 2s and re-rolling 1s. Strength 3. But she's not strong enough. And now, the fight we've all been waiting for. Praetors into Landspeeder. 8 swings. Hitting on 2s. Strength 6. What toughness is the speeder?
5.
Okay, so wounding on 3s. Rerolling because they charged. Minus 3.
AP.
Minus 3.
6s.
4d3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Exactly that. And they don't get the flesh is weak, so yeah.
And then that's the Centaurians are the closest. They will consolidate 3 inches that way, because that means they're still technically closer to...
To the Centurions.
Yep. But they're a little better protected. That is all of my fights, all my charges. You may pick a unit, which is your tacticals.
2 of them into the Creator, the rest of them into the Sisters.
Okie dokie.
2 into the Creator. A wound.
2 up.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 attacks into Sisters.
Three ups.
All save.
Their faith protects them. And that is the end of the round.
Yes, and I'm not sure who is capturing this objective.
I have one... Is he... He's not quite in 3 of the center, but the shield captain is. Yeah, the shield captain's in. All of my
yes,
sisters are in.
I have 3 units with objective security. You have 4.
So I
So
get
you're
that objective.
barely.
Barely. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Slay the Warlord. And it's the start of a new battle round. What battle round even is it? I think we're up to...
4.
This is the 4th.
and the rest of the Blood Raven forces will make a tactical withdrawal
Oh yeah?
from the battle.
Overwhelmed by the sheer faith and seeing Gabriel fall, they decide to
Yeah,
withdraw.
fuck this. We need to elect a new chapter master.
I mean, these
Like, look at
guys came swinging in over here. When both of your assault squads made it in on my bikes, I thought that was it. I thought that was it.
that was it for the shield captain, but the and this squad that charged the bikes over here,
Mm-hmm.
they did good rolls. They had good rolls,
Yes, they did.
but just wasn't enough in the end. Only had 2 units that can actually do damage to most of your army. I mean 3, but Gabriel was too slow.
I think the Tanglefoot grenade was really big there.
Yes, that was a very good play. Because Gabriel, I think with the retribution, Gabriel is more dangerous than Assault Terminator.
Oh yeah, and he was what, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s?
Yeah,
I think
because
the hammer may be making him hitting on 3s, but still.
no, because the God Spitter doesn't have -1 to hit,
Okay, so
and the
yeah.
God Spitter deals mortal wounds on a 6-up to wound.
So yeah, if he had have gotten in, he would have just cut through everything. So I knew I had to engage him on my terms.
I kind of really misplayed with the Centurions.
Oh
Should have
yeah?
deployed them somewhere else. But even then, I don't think they are that useful in this matchup.
Not
Heavy bolters
really,
and cubes
because
and
what do
bolters.
they do? Move 5?
Yeah.
They could probably move down 5 and start shooting at these, but then they're just going to
No, like,
either get
no, like in
entirely
general,
ignored as I run up here and try to punch
like
your rhino.
in general, I should have deployed them over here, behind this, and not behind this, because this is way too far,
Mm-hmm.
and this is all blocked. There's
Yeah.
no line of sight. Whirlwinds, they did really, really small amounts of damage. Funny thing is, they paid themselves off, so I'm happy.
They did. That first turn where two guard died to
Yeah,
the missiles.
and that's Whirlwinds. That's 90 points. That's almost ridiculous. That's Artemia. That's Artemia pattern levels of cost effectiveness.
The spears are 52 points. The
They killed
storm shield
2.
sentinel blades are 56
They killed 2
points.
custodian guards. They killed 2 custodian guards and 1 bike.
57 points. So yeah. They actually killed 1.5 bikes with 1 shot.
1 volley, like.
Oh. Yeah.
They got dropped, I think, by 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're now super just cheap. Maybe
I
not good, but cheap definitely.
I also
How
think
much
one.
is a bike anyway?
They're 90 points.
Bikes are 90 points.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the Terminators did pay themselves off.
Yeah.
200 points for the assault version. I am now actually really inclined to make a Deathwing list.
I think, I also think another thing that didn't help you was the librarian. He just could not. He could not psychic. He could not.
No. I mean, the maybe the Angelos maybe would have survived if I would have given him Might of Heroes because he would have been toughness 5.
Mm-hmm.
That would have helped. And Null Zone to make these custodians really squishy. Or Veil of Time, so yeah, Veil of Time would have just destroyed you because Veil of Time means that Angelos will always fight first.
Oh yeah.
But you denied that.
I think having the sisters with the deny, that was actually funny. The canoners just went, no.
No. You did something useful for once. No. Okay, but I will still try to use this librarian. I am blaming this on the prosecutors.
Oh yeah, the no maidens just being here, it's absolutely thrown the librarian off in this matchup.
Null Maidens OP, please nerf.
They actually did. They did get a price
they're-
drop. I just wanted to just field them because Talons of the Emperor, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And they don't have... I'm pretty sure that their bolt guns do 2 damage against Psycho.
No. They just have regular bolt guns.
Condemned their bolt guns.
Nope, they don't get those. They just have regular bolt gun. They have Psych Out grenades, which if they get a wound roll of a 6 against a Psyker or a Demon, they do mortal wounds.
Yes, which is...
Or a hit roll of a 6.
This is probably one of the worst weapons in the game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But they are just 10 points, and they do have that field of Psychers, you know?
Minus they actually... Oh yeah, because they are blanks, like the Polexis Assassin.
Mm-hmm.
But they only get to give -1, right?
This model can never be targeted or affected by psychic powers in any way. In addition, enemy psychers must subtract 1 from psychic tests and deny the witch tests they take for each unit with this ability that is within 18 inches of them. Oh, wow.
Oh, so the librarian didn't actually get to cast that Might of Heroes.
Oh, wow. That's actually larger than I thought. I entirely misplayed that. I thought it was just 12.
I mean, yeah, because, Polexis Assassin gets that on an 18, and he gets -2 because he's a Psychic Abomination, not just a blank.
Yep. I think if all of the units had been pushing up on your librarian, he would have just exploded. Just from them being there.
No, because I think Pearls of the Warp are on unmodified rolls. Pretty sure about that. Because otherwise Grey Knights would explode on an 11+.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, just the way the rolls were going, if all of them had been pushing up, I think he would have just grabbed his bolt pistol and just gone, fuck this.
I need a commissar nearby, because he would have exploded Angelos into non-existence. Can commissars execute other psychers?
No. The ability for them to execute psychers is actually on the Primaris and Astropath's datasheets. It's not a commissar ability.
It's for your own good.
Yep.
But man, when taking into account the casualties, I think that feeling like, what, 0.5% of all the custodians is actually pretty good.
Oh yeah. 4 dead guard.
Like, this is a lot of casualties for custodians.
5 bikes. I figured if this list was going to do anything, it was just going to push up and just be a meat grinder holding objectives. And that was the entire purpose. And I think that actually worked very well, especially in this middle. Because the
middle was just a death ball. Everything was fighting against everything.
And that's why I had the custodian guards, the Vexilla, the shield captain, all in that mosh pit. Because I
got away with 1 window, sneaky bastard.
Yeah. The sisters were like, "Yo, big guy, we got this," and then they fluffed entirely their swings, but they tried. Those girls had heart. Yeah, that was an entertaining game. Thank you very much. Alright, if you've stayed this long, thank you very much for watching. See ya!